Hello, my name is Viharaa Jayasinghe and this is the 20th episode of my e-commerce web application project. And in this video, I'm going to focus on the programming part of the advanced searching process, including pagination. As you can see here, we are in the home page. So if we click advanced, we can go to the search advanced search page. As you might know this because I did a video about the designing part of the advanced search page. So yes, in this video I'll be discussing about the programming part. So moving on, this is our text field. So if we type a keyword here like Apple, we can get related searches. So related results like all available Apple phones. And after selecting your required option, you can simply click search so you can get your results. So we get a brand. First, let's select all of products. So we have searched all of the products, and now we select a brand like Asus and a model as well. The mouse, we will get the Asus mouse. So yes, and if we consider about the price, this is the price from text field and the price to text field. Here we have type our minimum price and here we have type our maximum price. So I will type 1000 and in this field I will type search. So as you can see, we got some products that are between these two prices. So that's the advanced searching process. So to get a depth understanding about the processes, let's go to Visual Studio Code, and here we are in the advanced search.php file. And as you can see, here is our search button and here is our function which we activate when we click the search button. And with that function we have passed a parameter as well. The drop down relevant to the category and drop down of brand, drop down of the model, and we have given IDs for them as well, as you can see. And this is the condition. Once again we have given an ID, the color we have once again given an ID called C3, and for the price from we have given IDs for them as well. For the two prices as well we have given IDs, as you can see. If we go to our JavaScript, we can see our advanced search function. So as you can see, we have assigned the IDs that we have given to these variables. So using those variables, we have append those data in a form, and using an AJAX request in host method, we send them to the advanced search process.php file, which is this, and there is our page, our parameter. So in the advanced search process.php file, once again we have imported our connection, and we have assigned the data that we have derived from the post method to the JavaScript and assign the respective variables. And as you can see, this is our main query. To this query, we concatenate the other subqueries according to the user selections. So if the user has typed something like a keyword like well, we concatenate this. So consider if this was Apple, select all from product where title like Apple. So all results that has the word Apple gets displayed. So furthermore, if the user has selected the category, and as you can see, we have created a variable, so we can uh, get notified whether, get to know whether we have already concatenated a query path. So you can see when we concatenate this, we assign the status as 1 as we have assigned, as we have concatenated this. And so if the status was 0, that means we haven't concatenated anything. We only have this one, and then we concatenate this to this. If the user has only selected a category, status is not equal to 0 and category is not equal to 0, that means the user has selected something and concatenated something as well. So that's why we can concatenate this query part, the query part related to this condition like this using the N word and keyword. So if the user, however, if the user has selected something and have selected the category, we can concatenate this. So moving on, create this variable so we can get the ID relevant to the ID of this ID. It has brand ID. So if the user has only selected a brand, we execute this select query where we derive all of the results of the model table at specific brand. Using a for loop, we select each row, each product to be exact, and here we get the ID then, and if the status is 0, that means we haven't concatenated anything yet. So then we concatenate this. If the status is not equal to 0, we concatenate this. So if the user has only selected the model, we get the required IDs using the selected model as our condition, as you can see, and in sequence finally we using this associative array using the ID index. Using this index, we get the $PID once again and concatenate according to the condition. So if the user has selected both, we use both of the variables as our condition, as you can see, and we have derived our results. And so using the below for loop, we can select each row of that result because of the pictures of in the for loop. So when we select a row can be considered as an array, and from that selected row the ID can be identified as the index of that array. So using that we can make the, as you can see, we have assigned it to $PID, and using that we can develop the next subquery. So as you can see, the next subquery is made by using that as the condition. Nextly, you can see uh, we have our next condition, $condition not equal to 0 and status equal 0. That means the user has selected the condition and haven't, I mean, we haven't concatenated anything yet, so we are concatenating for the first time to that main query. So we concatenate either of those according to the condition. It depends on the user's action. So yes. So if we consider about the color now, we select all the results according to the condition. The color that the user, that specific user has selected. Select each row. So using that array, we derive the ID of the product. So this is the index and this is the array. So likewise, either of these get concatenated according to the user sections. And so these are the relevant codings to the two text fields. So if the user has only selected the user has only entered the price from text field, either of these get executed. So if we consider, so if the status was 0, we concatenate price as it should be greater than the price, greater than or equal to the price that we have entered. And if that specific user has only entered the next value, we concatenate either of these, and the condition means that the price should be less than or equal to the price of price 2, the price that the user has entered. So likewise, if the user has entered both the price from and the price to, either of these get concatenated. So if the status ID was 0, this get concatenated, and the condition simply means that the price should be between the price from and the price to, the minimum price and the maximum price. So about the pagination part, it's similar as I have explained in the previous videos. So the page number is not equal to 0, we assign that page number to page no, and if it's equal to 0, we assign it 1, and using a search query, the search query that we have concatenated and have derived according to the user's requirements, that query is used to get the specific products, and this is the offset. So when we divide all of the searched products from the results per page, we could get a decimal number. So that's why we have used the function seal. And this is the offset. And as you can see, this is our query, which determines uh, where the products get displayed. So this is the card. Using a for loop, we select each data of each product and we view them. We display them in the product section. Once again, this is the pagination part. This is the codings related to the previous button. And these are the codings related to the pagination. This one. So this is the active item and these are the inactive ones. This is the coding part related to the next button. That will be the end of the 20th episode of my e-commerce web application project. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.